Okay, so we're going to take a look at an app called 123 Color High Def. And this app will keep your child or children occupied for hours. I guarantee you that. It's kept me occupied for hours. And my children just, it seems to, they find something new and create something new every single time. It certainly is a lot of fun. Let's have a look at the settings, because there are many of them. Languages: primary language Australian English. Let's go to let's leave it at that. But you've got German, French, Spanish, British English, American English woman, American English man. Secondary language, none. Coloring options: you've got color palette size, color letter and number badge size, color palette layout, color palette auto scrolling, color choice, color suggestions, shape to erase. Menu theme, coloring books, voiceover, sound effects, reward songs, background music. It's never ending. There's so many options. It's so great. Show map pins, capital cities, so many things. We're going to leave it as it is because it would just take too long to go through all the setups, and I want to get to showing you the program with the settings we have here. Now I'm going to start off by looking at colors. And then the others will be explained a lot more easily. But let's look a little bit in depth at colors. So you get 6 options: Christmas cartoons, shapes, coloring books 1, coloring books 2, world map, photo painting, and stationery. So you actually get 7 options. So let's have a look at a couple of different things here. If we look at photo painting, you get a selection of photos that you can choose from. And you can also pick from your own photo library. So you can open a photo from the album that you have on the computer, upload it, and then you can play around with it. And here's a photo of my 2 children. This is Benjamin and Alexander, and we're at the zoo. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to turn off the music so you can hear me a little bit better. You have lots of different options. You can add photo frames, different types. You can, oops, let's go back to, keep going with this. A nice selection of different frames. And then you can go to stickers or paintbrush. Now, if you go to stickers, you get a selection along the bottom of the screen that you can choose from, and you basically just take one of them, touch one, and put it in the screen, and you can resize that so that can go anywhere. It can even go on Benjamin's head, but you know, options everywhere. So you could put flowers everywhere and resize them like this, and you get the idea. So you can create pretty much anything you want with the stickers of your children, your family, whatever you like. And then what you can do is you can print that picture. You can actually print it wirelessly from the iPad if you have AirPrint, and then email or save it to your Photos app. And that's kind of the idea with that. So what we'll do is we will show you these buttons here. If you press the arrow up and down, it takes this on and off. So you can actually get rid of the top. We'll go back, we'll stop coloring on that, and let's look at something different on the photos. So that's kind of the photos thing. The other thing you can do, obviously, is not do it with stickers. You can actually do it with a brush. And if you press this button here, you have the, excuse me, if you press this one here, the circles, you have the brush size. So you can go all the way down to really small, which is like that, or you can go all the way up here, which is like that, and you know, kind of fill in the things, and it tells you
rose
each color as you go across it. Anyway, you can do whatever you like with the picture. You can scroll up and down on the colors, plenty of colors to choose from.
Black.
And you can have a lot of fun. Let's head back out. We'll stop coloring, and again, you can email that, print it, do whatever you like to it. we'll go back out. The stationery option we won't get into, but basically you get the idea of creating your own stationery that you can then send and print with stickers, colors and drawings. So that can be quite nice. Let's look at the world map in this stage, because this is actually quite fascinating. You have the option to paint anything, any color you like, just by using the paintbrush. We'll use the bucket.
Blue.
Now what it does, the pins, you have the option of having the pins on or off, and this pin says Pacific Ocean. So when you click on this arrow, it actually takes you to a map of the Pacific Ocean. The amazing thing about this is you can then zoom in and zoom out of this incredibly detailed map, which is fantastic. And I'll show you why that's so good, because you can go to places like the United States. Let's change that to a nice rosy color, and let's have a look at oops, my mistake. So look at North America, and there's the map of the United States, and detail zooms in all the way in there, and I live somewhere around here, and you can zoom all the way back out. So again, that's actually quite a detailed and educational tool, but you can go through these.
Yellow. Red. Green.
And make
light orange,
beautiful colors, beautiful map.
Tangerine. Brown. Beige.
And you get the idea. And then when it's complete,
dark purple.
we're just completing the map. When it's complete, you can, oops, my mistake, you can then obviously print that, email it and send it to your friends and family as well. So that's a really cool thing, and it really lets the kids learn a little bit about the country and show them exactly where it is on the world map. So let's go back out of there, and we'll have a look at well, let's just do a simple one here. Let's pick coloring book. Now we're just in coloring here, so you'll see the difference when I go into the other books. This basically lets you color
blue
by doing this. Now we're on paint bucket, so anything I touch will go to that. Now paintbrush, if you do it, you basically paint, and you can paint anywhere on the picture you like. If you go to perfect paint, which is a new thing here,
green.
As you paint, it tries to keep you in the lines, even though you know obviously my fingers don't fit in these lines, but you see how well I did that? That's because I practiced, and if you practice you can be as good as that, but it takes at least 10 seconds to get that good. So that lets you do things on a bit more of a scale without going over the other things. It's kind of a clever way of doing it. As you can see, I'm messing around. I'm not actually getting inside these water drops, which is really cool. I like that. And then you can add different effects to whatever you want to do, and it's kind of neat. So that's how that works. And of course, you have so many pictures you can choose from. Let's get back out to the main menu, because I want to show you how this works. We're going to use the same picture for this demonstration just for time, and as you'll see when you look at the picture, parts are numbered, and you can either find the numbers by scrolling across, or you can actually touch them and it'll go to them
29
and tell you the number. See how that automatically
13.
Moves, and so on, and
12.
You basically then just go crazy and fill in all of these little things that need to be filled in. So there's two ways to do it. You can find the number yourself, or you can tap on the actual number that's in the picture, and it'll scroll along if it's too hard for the children to do that. So we'll just finish this picture.
28, 29, 7.
And you'll see what happens over in the sinks, and then you get a nice song, and so on. And you can change the music depending on what kind of mood you're in. We'll stop the music, we'll go back out, and you can do that with each of the books obviously in that section. We don't have time to show you all of that, but it's endless. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. I'm telling you now, this will keep your children occupied for a long time. ABC, uppercase, the same kind of idea. We'll pick the elephant just as a comparison, and in the boxes you'll find letters, and these are all in uppercase again. Excuse me, this is Y, so you would click on Y. This is X, you click on X.
X.
And so on, and that's how that works with the uppercase letters. We'll go back out, and one more time, and I'll show you the lowercase letters. Click on the elephant, and the same concept. Everything is lowercase. So you have E.
E.
Oh, my mistake. It's an M.
M.
And so on. So you can see the possibilities are absolutely endless. It will keep your children amused. Color some pictures, print them out. You can print them blank and they can color them manually. You can print them fully colored and send them off. Email them to your parents. Email them to mum and dad when they're at work. Absolutely fantastic. Keep you occupied for a very, very long time. My kids can't stop coloring, and I've run out of ink on my printer. So this is it. It's 1, 2, 3 color in high def, and it's a great app.